So look, here's the truth. The VA doesn't make it easy for veterans to get a VA disability rating. Hi, I'm Neil Woods, the president of Woods & Woods. Today we're going to talk about the benefits of hiring a VA disability attorney for your appeal. Is it really that hard to file a VA disability claim by yourself? There's really two ways to look at this. One is, simple claims and really complex claims. So if you have a really simple claim like a tinnitus claim, something that's just a one issue application, doing it on your own or going to a veteran service officer, you're probably going to be okay. Now you have a much more complex claim where you have multiple ratings, you have multiple disabilities, you have conditions that have worsened over the years and already have a rating, or you're applying for IU benefits. That is really where I recommend that you reach out to a law firm. One of the reasons that we have been so successful over the years is we know the VA rules, we know the regulations, the legal exceptions, and we understand the VA process. A few years ago, the VA was operating under what we call the legacy process, and now they're operating under what is called AMA. AMA is a lot more complex. Veterans might have filed at one time, and they may have conditions and different claims going in different tracks at one time. They may be receiving rating decisions from all these different tracks. It's become way more complicated for veterans than it used to be. One of the big things that we see veterans do is they file the wrong forms. Or the forms that they file, they put the wrong things on there. So what filing the wrong forms or filing the wrong items on the forms can do is it can really delay until you are starting to receive benefits from the VA. It could also force you to file a VA disability appeal, which could take many years. I have a lot of clients when they first come to me and they're like, look, I have two 50% ratings. I should be getting 100% VA disability. And you have to kind of talk to them about the VA disability ratings and how it actually works. You can't just add them up like that. If you have questions about that, right below me here, there's going to be a link to a page, and on that page we also have videos, and we explain to you how VA ratings and VA math works. The other thing you should do is visit our VA disability calculator on our website, because you can really play around with your ratings and what you are expecting to get from the VA, and then you can kind of see like what you think your combined rating is going to be. It can also help you decide, what ratings you should be aiming for. Say one of your ratings, the difference between 20 and 30% is going to really affect your combined rating. Then you need to maybe put some extra work into that and look at what the VA rules and regulations are for that particular rating. I'm going to give you kind of the 30,000-foot view here. So let's say you're a veteran, you served in Vietnam, and because you served in Vietnam, you were presumed to have been exposed to Agent Orange. Then if you later develop diabetes, it is presumed that it came from your Agent Orange exposure. That's actually not the hard part. The hard part is all the conditions that are caused by your diabetes are now also considered service-connected. Those are what we call secondary service-connected benefits. The reason that that's important is because when you're filing these applications, you need to talk to the person who's helping you and explain to them all of your medical conditions, not just the ones that you think are service-connected. We have a lot of veterans come to our firm and they tell us about 2 or 3 different conditions they have. And then once we kind of get them to open up a little bit, they're like, oh, I also have these other 5 medical issues going on. Those conditions are secondary to your service-connected conditions, and therefore they are compensable under the law. If you don't fully understand that concept, below us there's going to be a link. You can go read more about secondary service-connected conditions. We spend a lot of time on evidence. Evidence is how you win cases. It's not just in VA disability. This is in criminal cases, this is in personal injury cases. Any case out there wants evidence, and the VA is no different. So one of the ways that we really help veterans win their cases is we use a lot of different specialists. Here's how that works. Veteran will come to us, we will request all of their medical records from the VA, we will request all of their medical records from the Social Security Administration if they filed, and not just that, we will reach out to all of their medical providers that we need and we will request their medical records as well. Once my team goes through all of those medical records, a lot of times what we need are nexus letters. So let's say that you're a veteran and you have a cancer. We will reach out to one of our team of oncologists and we will have them write nexus letters. If it's a mental health condition, we reach out to our psychologist. We have all these teams of people to help write these nexus letters. And the great thing about the people, the doctors and medical professionals that we have working on these letters is they are also trained in VA law, where most doctors are not. They don't understand anything about VA law. So they don't understand how to connect all of these conditions and relate it back to the time in service. Once we get all the information in, we always create what we call a case plan, and they're unique to every veteran. And that's once we get in all your evidence, it really gives us this roadmap of how you're going to win your claim. Another reason that I really suggest reaching out to a law firm is back pay. I've seen clients that missed out on 10 years of back pay because they simply went to somebody who didn't understand how to preserve effective dates. And then not just preserving effective dates, when my team goes through all of the medical records and every one of your rating decisions that you have ever received, we look at it and we almost always determine that the effective date can go back further than what the VA said. That can amount to tens of thousands of dollars. One of the things that almost every one of my clients have in common is before they gave my law firm a call, they went to a VSO. And they used these VSOs for years. And they were in this just never-ending cycle of filing claims and having their claims denied. I can't tell you how many times I have new clients come to me and we look at their old claims and I see what their veteran service officers did. Their veteran service officers did not preserve their old effective dates. And if you're going to a VSO and they are not spending time looking at your effective dates, you're going to be out a lot of money. Our big focus here is for veterans that can no longer work. And the type of cases we're taking on those are really total disability, individual unemployability. Those are cases for veterans that can no longer work from their service-connected disabilities. TDIU benefits, they pay the same as a 100% VA disability rating, but veterans are not required to obtain a 100% VA disability rating. The other types of cases that we take are what we call DIC cases. These are cases for widows of veterans and their spouses. So the veteran has to pass away from a service-connected disability, and then their spouse is eligible for DIC benefits. Because we work on these really narrow areas of VA disability law, we offer veterans referrals to other law firms, and here's how that works. We have law firms all over the country, and each one of them likes to work on little specific areas of VA disability law. And if we can't help you, we will find you someone that will. It's great that these benefits exist for veterans, but it's unfortunate how complicated the process has become for veterans to obtain the benefits that they deserve because they served our country. In an ideal world, I wouldn't be doing this job. Veterans wouldn't be needing lawyers to obtain the benefits that they deserve, but unfortunately that's not the world we live in. And I really do feel that hiring an attorney to win your VA disability appeal is not only helpful anymore, but I feel that it's almost necessary. You can learn more about the VA disability benefits appeals process by following the links in the description below here. And if you have any more questions, please feel free to ask them below in the comments. My staff will be more than happy to answer them for you. Don't forget, you can always go to our website, woodslawyers.com. We have all kinds of information for veterans about just about every single topic out there you can think of. And it's a really educational platform of videos, links to forums, everything that you can use to win your VA disability claim. And if you're wanting to talk about your appeal or filing VA disability benefits, feel free to hit the free consultation button and fill out the contact form, and one of my staff members will give you a call. If you want to talk to us today, Our phone number is 1-800-544-2108.